What's going on, you guys? This is Luigi Rocks 2014, bringing you part 4 of Donkey Kong Country 1 for the Game Boy Advance, which was previously released on Super Nintendo. Which, of course, you guys already knew that if you saw my Super Nintendo walkthrough back in 2015. Okay. Yep, so we got our Winky token. So yeah, we're starting up Gorilla Glacier, the 4th world of the game. So yep, let's do this. Yep, up there's a 1-up. Yeah, my life count somehow went back down to 34 for reasons I'm not exactly sure of. And I don't really think it has anything to do with the fact that I started a new save file. I think it more likely just has to do with the fact that I just kept dying so many times. Because I do remember in the last world, I remember dying quite a few times on the Bumblebee Rumble boss, especially because of how difficult it was, so that's probably why my life count's down to 34. Like, that's the only thing I can remember for the most part. Alright, so next bonus room's going to be down here, where we gotta collect the bananas. Yeah, I definitely can't believe how annoying that Bumblebee Rumble boss fight was. Of course, you didn't really see me die all those many times because I cut most of the deaths out, but yeah, I actually do remember how I got down to 34 lives out of the 49 that I had. As to whether or not I do regain any more lives, I mean, I'll probably be able to recover, but if I keep doing shit like that, then it's obvious I'm not gonna recover. Yeah, at the rate it's looking at, I don't know, probably gonna end up having to, yep. Okay, yeah, if you shoot downwards, you can grab the end and then go into this bonus barrel. Okay, yep, we gotta find the exit. This is a lot worse than the other barrel shooting ones, because if you remember in the Super Nintendo walkthrough, you have to, the barrels spin, and that really does not help at all. I would go for that Rambi token, but because of how many lives I've lost, I just don't feel like doing that. So, yep, we're taking that shortcut down below, because I'm just not giving enough of a crap to go through that entire level. So, yep, screw all that, and we're just going to get to the end. Alright, just like that, Snow Barrel Blast is complete. Yeah, I don't know why the world map screen looks different in this version than Super Nintendo. I mean, obviously, they definitely made it much more realistic. I'll give Nintendo credit for that. As to which one I prefer the most, I mean, I kind of like the Super Nintendo Gorilla Glacier world map a little bit, but again, I also like how they made the Game Boy Advance one much more realistic, too. So it's really difficult to say which one I prefer the most, because they're both okay. Yeah, I screwed that up. Stupid bonus room. At least it's not like the second and third game where you actually have to win them in order for them to count as part of the 100% thing. So, that I can at least give some credit to as well. Okay. Yep. Avoid the armored Drillo guys, especially if you're playing with Diddy Kong. You don't want to engage into a fight with those guys. Gosh. Oh, seriously? Okay, yep. Time to take myself out of that existential nightmare, as Filthy Frank would say. Whoa. Okay, that's just weird, yeah. So now we got this little spelling thing where you have to, like, collect the spell out Nintendo and stuff, and okay, that's so weird. Because when I was looking at that actually looked almost like I had that sped up or something, but no, I'm pretty sure that's part of the actual game where the letters speed up much more faster or something. Because to tell you the truth, guys, I don't really know how to speed up videos at all. I mean, I think there's a certain way where I can do it with Movie Maker, but I don't know how to, like, speed it up without the audio getting muted. So, yeah, that's why you don't really see me speeding up videos, because whenever I try to do it, yeah, it seems to mute the audio whenever I attempt to speed up a video. So, that's why you don't really see that from me. That's why I was kind of weirded out by the fact that the letters were spinning, because I thought the video was sped up, because I don't even remember speeding this up upon editing this. So, there's an unguard token in the ground there, but I can't get it for some reason. So, we're just going to have to skip it. And, yep, I'm going to attempt to cheese the level to get that bonus room. So, yep. Got that one by pure cheese, I guess you could say. Okay, come on. Let's grab these bananas. Yep. Let's just fall down, because, you know, falling down makes much more sense. We don't need those bananas. Screw that. Yeah. It doesn't matter if my life count keeps going down. I've done well enough to where I can manage to not get a game over, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, oh, yeah, and that's really supposed to help. Okay, yep, we're gonna cut that crap out. I also find it interesting that when you pause the game, that it actually has a notice that says paused, unlike in the Super Nintendo version where it doesn't give out any notice at all. So I actually like how it says that for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, I think we got all our bonus rooms. Slip slide ride. So, okay, this level, Croctopus Chase. Now, again, I think this is another instance where Nintendo kind of swapped out the levels, because I remember Ice Age Alley being the third stage in Donkey Kong Country 1 after beating Slip Slide Ride. So yeah, I think they kind of once again did the thing where they swapped out the levels. So Croctopus Chase is kind of where the underwater is another underwater level, and it gets a little bit more annoying. So if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, frustration wise, this one is probably more or less in between an 8, well, maybe a 7 or 8. Part of the main reason is two things. One, you got those little Croctopus guys chasing you, which somehow is able to avoid that one. But you also got the mini little, I think they're called squids, chasing you. And yeah, there's Chomps Jr. Yeah, so, or I would say the squids are chasing you, but yeah, having those guys around, it doesn't really help with how annoying it is. And I think I gotta go up here, maybe. How am I supposed to get that? Okay, I really have no idea how to get that O. Obviously, I guess you guys now know where the O is, but I don't know how to get it, is the problem. Yeah, I'd have to look up how to get that, because I have no idea. Again, you don't need the Kong letters, but it's just nice to get them as a special little accomplishment thing. But yeah, this level, for me, frustration-wise, yeah, it's probably more or less between a 7 or 8. Probably just a 7. Because yes, it's annoying, but I really can't say it's annoying. It's not, again, the worst underwater level I've played. I've played. There's a lot more worse underwater levels than this one, and you guys know that just as well as I do if you've played either this or the Super Nintendo version. So, yeah, it's just, again, one of those moments where it's just the frustration level is definitely starting to kick in. Like, it's really starting to amplify a little bit. So, yeah, and I guess that's one thing I do have to give Nintendo credit for. You know, at least it's not like one of those things where they made the first underwater level insanely frustrating. You know, at least, you know, they had the common decency to kind of, you know, have the common decency to make it, like, easy, but also, like, not too difficult at the same time, sort of thing. So they had the common decency to try to just make it more and more difficult, you know, as you pass on through each world and stuff. So I'll at least give Nintendo credit for that. Yeah, I grabbed the the Winky multiplier a little early, just so that way I didn't actually screw it up. Since, yeah, I messed up pretty badly the last time I did this. Yeah, I'm cutting that out just because, I don't feel like showing this level again. Yep, it may be frustrating, but, you know... I'm going back for that barrel. That really pissed me off, so yep, going back for that barrel. Yeah, you want to have Diddy Kong for this level, because he swims a whole lot better in these levels. Okay, yeah, we don't need to go down there, so let's go up here. Yep, come on. Yep, into the barrel. I have no idea how you're supposed to get down there on the left. Yep, avoid the chomps. Don't know if there are any chomp juniors around. Probably not. Alright, yep, so we just gotta go down. Pretty easy. Yep, again, watch out for the chomps. Pretty easy dodge there, I guess. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, that time, that was my own damn fault right there, so I'll admit that. That was definitely my own damn fault, so I can't really get mad there. I think I could have went to the left side, but I decided not to. I think it was just bananas, if I remember correctly. Yep, just go to the right. I think I ended up doing another cut here. Yeah, this is again where the real frustration happens, because, you know, again, got these annoying little mini squids, and them getting in the way doesn't really help at all. Okay, nope, no cut. Awesome. Okay, yep, so that level's done. Now we can move on to... I think the next one is Ice Age Alley. Yep, okay, so yeah, I think they did get swapped around, because yeah, I remember Croctopus Chase being, I think it was like the next level after Ice Age Alley, so, yeah, I don't know the full, if they really were swapped out, then yeah, I have no idea why Nintendo did that. I mean, I guess, again, they didn't want to make this version the same as the Super Nintendo version, so maybe... I guess maybe Nintendo felt like, okay, yeah, we need to add some sort of change to this, so... I guess that's when they felt like, okay, that's... Okay, yeah, they felt like it was just necessary to have there be a swap out between the levels on the world map. Okay, oh great, yep. That means we're not getting Espresso. I mean, it should just automatically give you Espresso if you got all 3 of the tokens, but I don't think it's going to do that, so... I think that's going to be the part where I'll actually have to... Probably have to die and redo the level over again. Because as far as I remember, one of the bonus rooms actually requires Espresso. Which is funny, because I remember... One time I actually had completely forgotten about the fact that you need Espresso for some of the bonus rooms. Oh crap, come on. 2 seconds, awesome. Yeah. 800, not bad. So we got enough for 8 1-ups, so that's good. Makes up for some of the lives that I lost in that boss level in World 3. Hopefully that doesn't happen again in this world, because yeah, that was pretty dumb that I was losing lives. Because this version of Donkey Kong Country 1 is supposed to be a lot easier than the Game Boy Color version, and it's just kind of ridiculous that I'm making this look harder than it really needs to be. Okay, so yeah, I probably won't be able to go back into that bonus room, which is unfortunate because... yeah. Wait, why did I do that? Like, really? Well... Well, that's brilliant. Yeah, I think I am screwed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's just no point continuing this level further since I don't have Espresso. I don't know if I maybe forgotten that I could get Espresso in that first bonus room and that I have to redo it. Okay, yeah, grabbing that checkpoint definitely wasn't a smart idea. Because now I'm just making it more difficult on myself. So I think what ends up happening is I just end up beating the level and just coming back later on with Espresso, which is just stupid, because, as you know, for me, I like to try to do most of these levels in one run, but I guess I felt like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Which really just doesn't make any sense, but yeah, I think this was just during the time where... I forget if this was, like, before Super Nintendo Online was released, because... Yeah, I think this was before Super Nintendo Online. No? No, I don't think it was, because actually, I think I remember... No. This wasn't before Super Nintendo Online got released. Yeah, I'm probably thinking of Nintendo 64 Online on the Switch, because this game is playable on the Switch, not the Game Boy Advance version, but the Super Nintendo version, I know, got ported to the Switch quite recently. I think sometime during the year of or I thought it was during the year 2021, but I think it was 2019. And then, of course, and Nintendo 64 Online would follow afterwards. So, yeah, I ended up getting that bonus room off screen. I think it was because, again, I think I already showed where the bonus room was in the, yeah, in the Super Nintendo version, so I felt like maybe there just wasn't any need to show it again. Okay, yeah, this one, if I remember, Rope Bridge Rumble, I think, has 2 bonus rooms. One, I think, requires Winky, because I don't think you can use a tire to get it. Maybe. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, my camera's a little off-centered as well, and I apologize for that. Part of me didn't really realize it at the time of recording this video. You know, sometimes when I look at the camcorder, it looks like the camera seems well balanced, but yeah, sometimes I don't really pay much attention to that. Okay. Alright, come on. Yeah, I do love the music for Treetop Rock, especially this Game Boy Advance remix. It's pretty good. Yeah, a little bit different than the Super Nintendo one, that's for sure. So they definitely were adding some slight changes to it, which I gotta give Nintendo credit for that. Okay, yep, grab those bananas. If you want to get the ones down below, you can probably get those, but I'm not really feeling too pro enough to get those. Again, you don't really actually need them. Okay, so this is where the hard part begins, where you gotta jump on that tire and not fall off either. Dang, and my life's already depleted down to 20. Oh my god. Even looking at this footage, I cannot tell you how pissed off I was when I saw that my life count kept going down like that. It really, really pissed me off. Yeah, I think at this point, I think my only option was just to go back to some previous worlds and just go grinding for lives or something, because yeah, this was just bullshit that I was not gaining as much lives. Alright. Alright, so that's it for Rope Bridge Rumble, and I think we got Torchlight Trouble, okay. Yep, we got Squawks with the light, as you guys may have remembered previously. Grab that K, and then I think after this we have a boss fight after this, so I think, yeah, we just got 2 more levels left in this world, and then we're done. But yeah, these later levels, I think, yeah, they just pretty much got a lot more difficult than what I was hoping they would be. And that was my fault for not switching to Donkey Kong for this level. The reason I didn't want to do that is because Diddy Kong runs a lot more faster. Donkey Kong, I feel like, is just too slow at times, and that was part of the problem why I decided to stick with Diddy Kong. Okay, let's go in here. Our first bonus room. Stopping the barrel. Yeah, but yeah, the Ice Age Alley level basically, it's just one banana. Not even worth it, honestly. A balloon would have been better because I've lost too many lives at this point. Not enough to where I would get a game over, and okay, yeah. I think at this point I finally realized the camera was a little off-centered. Not as good as last time, but it's better than it was before. But yeah, at least I somehow realized the camera was off-centered. Okay, I think what happened was when I did the cut on Ice Age Alley, I probably just didn't realize I bumped the tripod or something. So that probably was what caused it to go off-centered. Okay, yeah, so we need this barrel to get the next bonus room. Would have been so much better if I had Diddy Kong, but nope. Oh, what? I was trying to get that camera picture thing, and I screwed that up. So, here's attempt number 2 of getting the bonus room. Bashing the claptrap. Yep, there's the G. 26 lives. I swear, I can't, to be honest, it's hard to even watch this just because it's like, it pisses me off even just looking at the fact that my lives went down so much over the past several levels. Like, it's just ridiculous. Because I can do way better than this in the Super Nintendo version. It just honestly makes me so mad that I did so bad at this. And yeah, I was just so mad at the fact that my life count went down, and I just didn't even care. I just decided to cheese, well, I was going to try to cheese that bonus room, but yeah, I just said fuck and I decided to move on to the next level. Yeah, checked to make sure I got everything in that one. Okay, yep. We're back with now we're here with the Revenge of Naughty, and if you thought that the Naughty levels were just too easy, well, now we got icicles falling below you, because, you know, Nintendo felt like we had to make this boss fight more realistic and have icicles fall on you. Because, you know, that makes perfect sense. It's almost kind of like in the final fight against, what is it, King K. Rool, where you have the cannonballs shooting at you and stuff. Yeah, a bit of a difference between this boss fight with icicles falling down, but again, it didn't take up too much time with the boss, too much time on the boss fight, so that was pretty good. Factory. Yep, so next world's going to be Crimcroc Industries Incorporated, and I'll see you guys in part 5 when we take on that world. So, yep, later, guys.